but I think Lions fans aren't appreciative of what they have.
Whoa.
It does spread through.
Like it's like, yeah, I feel like it's overtaking me. Like a.
Okay, that's not good.
Who is the most overrated football player you've ever played with?
Ooh.
Cheers. Welcome to the inaugural episode of Cold Ones, where the drinks are ice cold, but the guests are red hot. Today, we have Jehuu Caulcrick, a true gridiron warrior in the building. He's a former powerhouse running back who bulldozed his way through defenses at Michigan State, racking up over 2,000 career rushing yards and 39 touchdowns. After going undrafted, he clawed his way into the NFL, spending time with the Jets, Bucks, Bills, and 49ers, proving that hustle and heart go a long way in this game. But his story does not stop there. This Spartan dog has taken that same tenacity from the field to the sidelines, dedicating his time and coaching to mentoring the next generation. So without further ado, Jehuu Caulcrick, welcome to Cold Ones.
Thanks. I really like how you emphasize undrafted.
Yeah, you weren't drafted. I want people to know. Cheers. Today we're drinking Detroit Import from Eastern Market Brewing Co. It's the best beer they got, in my opinion, of one of their 1,000 beers they have. So we'll have this, we'll escalate up the AVBs as we go along, and then we got some surprises along the way. So we'll start pretty easy here. March Madness, we got you here. Middle of March, tomorrow it starts. Spartans number 2 seed. How are we feeling about MSU in the tournament?
I feel optimistic, but the Michigan State team, don't get me wrong, love Sparty, but this is a team that can either win it all or lose in the first round.
Yeah.
So that's the thing that scares me. But from seeing them throughout the season, they just get better and better each game, and throughout the game, the depth is crazy depth. I don't think there's anybody in the country that has the same depth as the Spartans have. So I'm optimistic. I think I have them going to the Final Four in my bracket.
You got to.
Jehuu, you were born in Liberia, came to the U.S. at a young age, high school football star, Michigan State star, NFL player. What was the biggest culture shock for you from being in Liberia to being here in America, do you think?
Oh, white people.
We're literally surrounded by them right
Yes,
now.
yes. It's like an episode of Get Out.
Yeah. Absolutely pandering wearing the hockey jerseys too.
Yeah, brothers, we like hockey too. When you're in Africa, you think like America, like the streets are in gold. And you think America's like a giant Willy Wonka factory.
Yeah.
Like the drinking fountain, there's soda coming out of there, everything. And the first thing I did when I got to America, I threw up. I ate so much on the plane coming in. As soon as we landed in JFK, we got off the plane and I just, in the middle of the airport, threw up.
If you had to pick one moment that best sums up, your time as a Spartan, what would it be?
I would say my entire senior year.
Yeah.
That's the first year Coach D'Antonio came in and just changed the culture, made playing the game of football fun, made it a game again.
What was your go-to bar in East Lansing? What kind of guy were you there?
Ooh, okay. When I was underage, I was a PT's guy.
Okay.
Yeah, big PT's guy. I used a teammate of mine's fake ID, Mike Bazemore, shout out to Baze from Philadelphia.
You always need that guy.
Yeah, he's an AD now, so.
Oh, wow.
Have you heard the Mike Valenti rant?
They choked. They absolutely gagged.
Yes, I have. I heard him. Everyone plays it. That's that Notre Dame rain game that we had there. That's the last time I liked Valenti. So.
There you go. Fair enough. We are going to play a game of quarters. The winner of this game will get to take a shot of champagne or just relax. Our guest will spin the wheel and the loser will do the shot.
Losers.
The losers will do the shot on this wheel.
There are some loser shots on there.
Yeah, big time. So today we have blue raspberry brunettes, fireball, Irish car bomb, a fire and ice, which is a Rumpelmans and a fireball shot mixed together. We have absinthe for all you road trip fans out there. Orange cream vodka from Detroit City Distillery. Punchki vodka, also from Detroit City Distillery.
Malort from hell.
Rumpelmans, also from hell. And then Ram's Blood, which is a concoction from like week 1 of the NFL season. In 3, 2, 1. We just go, right? I won. Oh my God. So what's the lore What's the lore of it?
So Malort is from Chicago, and it's made with wormwood oil, which
What?
wormwood oil. That's like the base, which it tastes like ass.
I'm not gonna do champagne. I'm gonna hang out with our guys. Yeah, come on.
Are we toasting to Ben Johnson?
Yes.
Jeez, I guess so. Good luck, buddy. I hope you lose every game. Oh, second period.
That's wormwood oil. The aftertaste is gonna stay, and it's gonna stay for a while.
It's not too bad.
Oh,
I feel like that's Murphy's, like the Murphy's wood cleaner. That's the.
It does have a bad. It has a.
It's terrible.
Oh, it's coating.
And it feels like it's spreading. It's like going up my face. Like I feel like it's like.
I've got like spit in my mouth, but I don't want to swallow because there's gonna be more Malort flavor.
You guys can spit on the floor. That's bad.
Dude, that's a nice rug though. I don't know.
That's a.
It does spread through.
I feel like it's overtaking me like a.
Okay, that's not good. This is good drinking.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
See, look, the suffering is temporary, Jehuu. It's
This is good.
What was your welcome to the NFL moment?
My welcome to the NFL moment was Monday Night Football. Tony Richardson, he got hurt, and it was like, hey, Jay, you're starting. Our quarterback is Brett Favre, and legend until he stole all those people's money in Mississippi. But that's neither here nor there.
This is prime dick pic Brett Favre.
I would say this is dick pic Brett Favre.
This is dick pic. She's on the sidelines cheerleading.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
And so in football, college, pros, the first 10 plays, first 8 plays are scripted. So you know exactly what you're gonna do. So all week long, Jack Wright, 32 ISO. Oh, we practice it all week. We go, and it hits me when we're in the huddle. So I have to ISO Ray Lewis, green 18. I was like, we're going. Set hit, boom, and I take this crow hop. I go downhill. I have the perfect technique, and Ray Lewis just hits me. My feet are planted and my back's touching the ground.
No way.
My helmet's turned sideways, and I was like, fuck, I can't just, let him get away. So I'm trying to talk shit back to him. And then he pushes off me to get up, and I'm muffled up. I'm like, damn, Ray, you got to push off me too. He's like, shut up, you're a rookie, I can do that. But at the end of the game, though, Ray Lewis came to me. He's like, I can tell every time it goes to a run or pass. I was like, well, what do you mean? He's like, by the pressure on your hands.
No way.
Yeah, I was like, you can see, he's 7 yards deep, and I'm, 5 yards in the backfield, and he can see those things. He's the type of player, he was at that point in his career that he wants to just give back to the game.
You eventually do make it to the Bills, right? And you go to arguably one of the craziest fan bases in America, if not the world. What's it like being part of that family?
First game actually we played was the Lions. Yeah, it was a November day, freezing cold, this field, this sheet of ice. I was like, no one's gonna be here.
No, it's like fucking what?
Yeah, I was like, this is, and I run out of the tunnel, the stadium, 75, 80,000 people just screaming, cheering for two terrible teams. Two terrible teams. And I was like, welcome home.
You were talking about all these NFL moments, and these are the things that young kids, they dream about, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you've turned your NFL career into mentorship with younger kids. What do you tell them these days? Sports has become so competitive, so compartmentalized. I wonder what you say to kids that want to play at the next level, whether the next level is junior high, high school, college, NFL. Like, what do you tell kids?
The biggest thing that I would tell anybody is have fun. Have fun doing it. Don't think about the next level. Stay in the moment, because overall, the funnest football in your life you'll ever play is high school football. Your boys, you're just degenerates. You don't know what you're doing. You go out there, you're hoping to impress this chick in the stands by doing great on the field, and then afterwards you go in some field and have a bonfire. If a sport turns to a job and you're not even getting paid at the high school level or the youth level, that's a problem. So have fun with it. Be with your boys, have fun.
Who's the funniest or most unforgettable teammate you've played with? And do you have a story that might sum up that person?
So when I think I was a freshman, and the defensive coordinator's wife or the linebacker's coach wife used to bring candy. So we'll be out there practicing, and then we'll come back, and in the lockers of the defensive players would be like this, brown lunch bags full of candy.
Okay.
And so, like, all the offensive guys would be, like, jealous and pissed off because they didn't get it. And so try to go raid it. So Benjo's sitting there, and he cuts a hole in the bottom I don't know how we can come with this, but he cuts a hole in the bottom of the bag, and there's all the candy. So people go, "Oh," he's like, "Yeah, it wasn't candy," and people were reaching down in. Whoa! That's the wrong Tootsie Roll.
Football today, spicy take. What's your thoughts? And it can be anything.
I think the state of college football is fucked.
Yeah, agree.
Yeah, but not to a point that everyone else thinks. I think I'm all for empowering the players. I'm all for NIL.
Kids should be able to do what they want. Like, them getting paid NIL doesn't bother me, but I think the reason I'm not invested anymore is like the transfer portal. I think the transfer portal definitely like has lost my interest in the sport because I think you should have to commit to a university and that should be it. And I feel like that's kind of lost its luster.
So, and a hot take that people aren't gonna like, the Lions the windows closed.
All right, well that'll do it for cold ones. The Lions window's closed?
It's not closed, but I think Lions fans aren't appreciative of what they have.
Whoa.
They're not appreciating the product. Lions fans don't appreciate the product. Bills fans went through the same thing Lions fans went through. They went through all that suffering, and we were just happy to be there. When we made the playoffs against, and Cincinnati beat, I think it was Baltimore, and we backed into the playoffs, like Bills Mafia was going nuts. We went down to Jacksonville and everything. We lost the game. But 2 years ago, when the Lions were in the in the NFC title game, people were boycotting the Super Bowl because the Lions were in. I was like, you guys didn't expect to be there.
I'm going to agree with you to an extent. Like, a guy who lives on the internet and sees every single tweet that could ever be tweeted, like, there's a lot of crying for a team that just arrived back on the scene.
I do think, though, the counterpoint to that is after, it's like we went in the desert for 40 years and you show us the lagoon, but then you say, fuck you, back to the desert.
Yeah, but enjoy it. Enjoy that trip to the desert.
So we're into the shootout where we have 5 cups of jumbo juice from Eastern Market Brewing Co.
It's an Imperial Hazy.
Lined up here. Jehuu, we're going to ask you 5 rapid-fire questions. Ooh. Here is the way it works. You have 5 seconds to decide whether to answer the question, or if you don't want to answer the question, you take the shot of jumbo juice.
At 5 seconds, you will hear, and then you'll have to take the shot no matter what.
And if you do answer the question, we will take the shot.
Oh, okay.
Are you ready to begin?
Let's go.
All right, ready, go.
Who is the worst teammate you've ever had?
I can answer that.
Please do. Yeah. No, don't take that. Answer it.
Oh, Eric Barton, linebacker for the Jets.
Why?
He was a piece of shit.
I will gladly drink to that.
Here's you piece of shit.
Yeah. Fuck you, Eric.
Who is the most overrated football player you've ever played with?
Darrelle Revis.
Ooh. Revis Island sounds like a peninsula. You suck. Who is your most hated University of Michigan person?
All of them.
All of them? I need more specifics. No, you're doing that.
Oh, easy. Braylon Edwards.
How do we know that?
Braylon Edwards, you're a piece of shit too.
Fuck you.
I hate you as well. And I knew he'd say that.
You did know you would say that.
One word to describe Braylon Edwards.
Can't say or I'll get canceled.
There it is. We got one at least.
Can you tell us later?
Yes.
Excellent.
And Jehuu Caulcrick, the last question on Cold Ones, the final shot we have, the last question we have for you in the shootout. Say something nice about the University of Michigan. That's it. Thank you for joining us for the inaugural episode of Cold Ones. Thank you to our guest, Jehuu Caulcrick. The last thing I'll say here is go green.
I drank all of mine because I couldn't say anything nice about Michigan.
Go green.
Go white.
See you next time.